We explain the 1943 World Series. In 1943, the tide was turning. The Allies invaded Italy, which surrendered, as well as the Axis in North Africa. The Warsaw Ghetto led an uprising, and the British and the American planes were carpet-bombing Hamburg. Dwight D. Eisenhower was made commander of the Allied forces. Churchill and FDR met in Quebec and Tehran to discuss the invasion of Europe, and the Allies turned the tide in the Pacific at Guadalcanal, and also in the east at Stalingrad. Oklahoma premiered on Broadway, and Frank Sinatra was gaining in popularity. But the war also hit baseball. Due to the need for transport trains, Judge Landis canceled Florida spring training games, which meant teams had to find places in the Northeast, in barns and factories, and then play scrimmage games against local teams. Players like DiMaggio and Williams left for service, but did end up playing together in a summer exhibition game managed by Babe Ruth. The need for rubber led to the Ballotta controversy. According to reports in 1943, the new ball was made of a low-grade cork horsehide and ballotta that was made from the milk of tropical trees. It didn't bounce and it hit players' hands, and batting averages were hurt. Also in 43, Bill Veeck tried to bring Negro League players onto the Phillies until Judge Landis forbid it. Philip Wrigley created a women's league as he looked for ways to ride out the war. Billy Southworth's Cardinals had won 105 games that season with an 18-game cushion ahead of the Reds. They also had the 1, 2, 3 pitching positions in the National League, and Stan Musial had the batting titles. McCarthy's Yankees won 98 games. However, both teams lacked their stars who had been drafted. Spud Chandler was pitching Game 1. The Yankees won Game 1 4-2 thanks to Keller and a Gordon home run, despite Marion's RBI double. Game 2 saw the Cooper brothers mourn their father's recent death with a 4-3 win for St. Louis. Mort Cooper pitched, and Walker Cooper singled, backed up by home runs by Marion and Sanders. Game 3 saw Barrowy give up 2 in the fourth, but then bear down to win with the help of the Yankee bats in a 5-run 8th inning. Games 4 and 5 moved to St. Louis. Marius Russo pitched a complete game to put the Yankees up 2-1, and one went away from revenge for 1942. Mort Cooper tried to save the Cardinals' chances, but he allowed a Gordon 2-run home run in the 6th. Game 5, Spud Chandler pitched a complete game, and the Yanks won their 10th championship. The Cardinals finished the 9th with Murray Dixon, who was on a 10-day leave pass from the military.